Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around it's for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick PB&J ice cream candle from Bath & Body Works. So I think the hype on this candle is pretty much over with. This is obviously the ice cream drop candle from the last candle sale that we had, along with the limoncello plus unicorn sprinkles candle as well. And yeah, I think pretty much the hype is over on this, but I've been burning it for a few days, so I was like, why not let me put an actual review on my channel, just for I guess memory's sake, and to have it in the collection of candle reviews. So the notes on this read: raspberry jelly, vanilla ice cream, and peanut butter sauce. So yeah, it smells pretty much like how I described it in my haul video, but I believe it's pretty much a blend of the PB&J candle mixed with wild berry jam donut. So I think if you enjoyed PB&J and can't get it anymore and don't want to spend a pretty penny on Mercari for it, this is truly the next best thing to it. But then it adds a little bit of a wild berry jam donut presence in it as well. So what you get is pretty much the jam note that is shared both in wild berry jam donut as well as PB&J. It's like this raspberry berry jam fragrance is in there, and it kind of gives it the most sweetness to this fragrance. And then it's mixed with a slightly bakery component that reminds me of the sort of brown sugar crumbly action that you get from wild berry jam donut that evokes like a donut type, more bakery leaning fragrance. It makes it a little bit more warmer and cozy, mixed with that sort of fruity jam fragrance that you get from the raspberry jelly. And then lastly, you get a little bit of a nuttiness that is definitely attributed to the sort of peanut butter fragrance that you got from the PB&J candle. But what this candle does not offer is sort of the weird nuances that the PB&J fragrance had, in terms of that more robust toasted honey type of fragrance, as well as the more peculiar kind of mahogany teakwood, mahogany apple, cologne perfumey vibe that PB&J had that made it so weird, but what I really enjoyed about it afterwards. That weird mahogany teakwood, mahogany apple, perfumey cologne component does not exist in here, so it's more like a stripped down PB&J fragrance, mixed with the jam and the slight sort of bakery, brown sugary, not quite as yeasty as the donut and wild berry jam donut, but a similar reminiscent bakery vibe is in here that makes it a little bit more warm and cozy and bakery. This does say ice cream in the name, but I really don't get a whole lot of ice cream in this. There's nothing really creamy or cool about it. There's maybe perhaps a little bit of a sweetness in here from a vanilla, but I don't really get anything by the way of an actual true ice cream experience. It's more so just like a PB&J donut. So once again, the marketing on this is a little weird or off. But I mean, I guess you could close your eyes and this could be I guess ice cream. I don't know. It's all marketing at this point. I think it just was a fun little hype candle to fit into an ice cream collection without actually paying attention to whether or not this is an ice cream candle. But yeah, I enjoyed the fragrance actually. I loved PB&J, and this is like a runner up to it, but I also really enjoy wild berry jam donut as well. So mixing the two together, I'm not mad at it, and the marketing and the hype behind it is kind of fun. So I feel like it did its trick for what this candle was supposed to do, was to build up hype for this ice cream job collection. What's even more interesting is that this candle still exists as sold out on their website, which makes me feel like they're even further driving the whole exclusive FOMO hype machine that exists with this candle. Because normally I feel like when candles sell out online, they're taken off of the website, but this one prominently stays up on the website with a big sold out little label on it. So obviously I think they're really just trying to hype this up. And of course there is another candle drop supposed to be coming April 5th with the rosewater and ivy plus vanilla bean plus the mint chocolate chip milkshake candle. So I think it's just maybe drumming up more FOMO hype action for that launch. So that's pretty much it for this candle, and let me go into the performance. This is, I believe, a third or fourth burn, and I've actually burned it one more time after this, and it's doing fine. It has the thick, massive rope-like wicks that if you don't trim them, if you have them going for too long, it does billow so like crazy, so make sure you're on top of trimming and limiting the burns to about 3 hours. As for the throw, I would say pretty, just very medium, sometimes light. I would say maybe a 4 in an open concept living room area. If you have large cathedral ceilings, this fragrance is probably going to get lost, but in I guess an average size smaller living room, I can smell it maybe down to a 4, and then when I put it in a bedroom, I would say all the way up to a 5 or a 6. So hovers in anywhere from the 4 to 6, light into the medium range is pretty much what I get from it. But it's not unscented by any means, but I do find both PB&J and wild berry jam donut to be stronger singularly. So it's kind of just funny that this one's a little bit more watered down than the two, but it's still adequate and satisfactory, and it's not unscented, at least to my nose. So we're still good to go there. Overall, it does seem a little recycled, but honestly, I enjoy both PB&J and Wild Berry Jam Donut, so having a merge of the two, it doesn't really piss me off, and I'll still keep the second one of this and just kind of enjoy it as like a backup to PB&J when I don't want to like dip into my PB&J stash, so I'm still kind of fine with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you thought about this candle down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.